July 8th, 1970. Some baseball records are built over a career. Some are built over a season. And then there are those impossible records that seem to appear in the span of a single inning. On this summer night in Atlanta, Jim "Ray" Hart stepped into the batter's box twice during one unforgettable fifth inning. When he finally walked back to the dugout for the second time, he had tied a modern major league record set back in 1911 by another giant, the famous Fred Merkle. 6 runs batted in, 1 inning. It's the kind of achievement that sounds made up until you see the box score. The San Francisco Giants arrived at Atlanta Stadium with a veteran lineup. Willie Mays was still there. Willie McCovey remained one of baseball's most feared sluggers. Bobby Bonds was beginning to show that rare blend of speed and power. And on the mound stood Gaylord Perry, one of the finest pitchers of his generation. Across the diamond was Phil Niekro, still years away from Cooperstown, carrying the dancing knuckleball that could frustrate hitters or betray him. For 4 innings, it looked like an ordinary game. The Giants led 2-0. Perry was in control. Atlanta had managed a couple of hits, but nothing that changed the shape of the night. Then came the 5th. The Giants put 2 men on board. Jim "Ray" Hart dug in, 1 swing, a 3-run homer, deep to left field. The Giants led 6-0, and the inning was only beginning. Niekro departed, but the trouble did not. Walks followed, errors opened doors. The Giants kept circling the bases. By the time Hart came up again, the bases were loaded. This time he did not hit it over to the fence. He drove it into right field for a bases-clearing triple, 3 more runs, 6 RBIs, 1 inning. The Giants scored 11 runs in the frame, turning a close game into a 13-0 rout. And Hart's night was bigger than 1 inning. Earlier he had doubled, then he singled. The 5th gave him the home run and the triple, double, single, home run, triple, the cycle. A player can spend a lifetime chasing one of those nights and never touch it. Hart finished with 4 hits, 7 RBIs, and a place in baseball's record book. Meanwhile, Gaylord Perry gave the perfect companion performance, 9 innings, 5 hits, no runs, a complete game shutout. The Braves never reached third base all night. Perry made sure that Hart's explosion stood alone, clean and untouched. Some greatness is steady. Some greatness arrives all at once. Jim "Ray" Hart's 5th inning reminds us that baseball history does not always need a whole season. Sometimes it needs 2 swings. Sometimes it needs 1 inning. Sometimes it needs 1 player on 1 night doing something nobody had ever done before. On July 8, 1970, Jim "Ray" Hart did exactly that. I'm Mr. Baseball, and this has been Dates with Destiny, a Smell Baseball podcast.